STEM is more than just teaching content. It's about giving experiences and allowing students to find their passion in STEM.
Okay. How do I teach STEM if I'm not a sciencey person?
Lucky for you, there's also technology, engineering and mathematics.
It's funny when you say what's a sciencey person, because my immediate thing is like the lab coat and the glasses and someone looking really dorky.
There you go.
The old stock photo stereotype.
Exactly, yeah. Just Google sciencey person and you'll get all of the bad images that come up that are stereotypes.
Yeah, what does a sciencey person look like? Looks like everyone in the world.
Yeah.
It's not about knowing things. It's not about knowing a list of facts or being clever. Science is about having an open mind to be able to think about a problem in a creative way.
If teachers don't feel comfortable in science, you can always reach out to other people, and you can reach out to industry or find some experts in your own community.
So when I think about really creative educators and teachers, they don't think of themselves as sciencey, but what they do think of themselves as is good teachers. And they know how to create conditions that inspire the children to want to answer questions that they ask.
I don't think STEM always needs to have a big S, but I think STEM fits everywhere.
Is STEM education just digital technologies in disguise?
No.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think maybe a few years ago it was. I think a lot of teachers, it was around the introduction of the digital technologies curriculum, that a lot of teachers were just like, oh, there's STEM and digital technologies and it matches really nicely, so let's teach digital technologies and call it STEM. I think it's now actually progressed a bit from there. It's not all about the robots.
High technology somehow are synonymous with STEM, and particularly people in the community often think that. So it's really, it's very difficult because the media presents that image quite often.
I think digital technologies are a powerful tool for STEM learning. They give students the chance to share what they are learning, to connect with audiences around the world and share their knowledge. So I think they are a super powerful tool, but they are not STEM.
Is the E in STEM silent? Oh my gosh, who wrote these questions? Absolutely not. I'll let you answer first.
Do you want time to think about this one, do you?
Do not want time to think about this question.
Oh, this is important. Engineering is invisible. Where is it? Where's engineering? Where is engineering in schools?
The trick here is you're actually doing it all the time, and the missing piece is the language for it. And we need to be training teachers and students in what engineering actually is. It's not just sitting down and doing calculations all day or being on site in hard hats and high vis. It's about critical thinking, being adaptable, problem solving, creativity, all of those great, amazing things that you're going to be doing in STEM anyway.
Do kids do engineering in schools?
They do with me.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Do they know they're doing engineering in schools?
Yes.
Because so many schools don't tell kids they're doing engineering.
We explicitly teach our students about it, the simplified engineering design process.
That design process is just so much part of it, isn't it? Not just rushing in and trying to kind of grab building blocks and make something, but think about the whole process.
You don't have to have something labelled in the curriculum for it to be present. It's not about having a subject called engineering. It's actually being explicit about when we're engaging in engineering practices.
One last question. Ta-da!
Oh, only 1 in 4 Australian teachers rates their workload as manageable. Is STEM just another thing to juggle?
This is what it looks like in my class all the time.
There you go.
But I'm not actually sending this other one out. So it's hidden. See?
I'm going to royally screw this up.
Well, STEM only becomes another thing to juggle if you add it on. So if you do an extra hour of STEM a week, where do you get the extra hour? But if STEM is, as it should be, integrated learning, it actually might give you time.
Take the time at the start to think about how you can find those really great links, and then when you start to see those links, that busyness of the curriculum starts to unfurl a little bit. So it's about taking a risk, taking a few weeks, trialling something, and if it doesn't work, there's still learning in it for you and for them.
What's really significant about the workload of teachers is that we've had progressively over time this continual adding into the curriculum
That's right. Yeah.
If we're thinking more in a connected way, then maybe we could be saying, actually, it's about reducing the load.
Instead of adding another ball in, it's kind of making the current balls you have bigger, so they're easier to see, easier to catch.
Okay, STEM.
Oh, that's
Whoa, sure.
And the one nice thing about STEM is that you've often got lots of teachers involved. So, you can share up the workload. So if it's just you having to do everything because you're a sole teacher, if you're engaging in STEM activities with a group of other teachers, then automatically it's a shared load.
Yeah, and I think that'll come down to whether your school has a collaborative vision for how STEM education looks in your school. So that's something the school has to come to together.
So good.
Add
Did
a
you
fourth
choose
one
this
in?
prop?
No, because
Deliberately?
the juggle of STEM. So add a fourth one in. That's a lot harder.
So that's engineering.
Yeah, that's it.